Welcome back, fans and friends. It's time for a little bit of fantasy. So I saw this on the shelf and I thought, you know what, why not? I am not really altogether very familiar with the Knight Rider series, and this is a Hot Wheels kit concept rendition. The original, I believe, was a Firebird Trans Am, and then the new one was more of a Mustang KR. I like the KR, but they haven't released the Hot Wheels version of that. And so the thing I noticed though, this is from their Hot Wheels screen time, 1 out of 10, and from the overall series, 6 out of 250. It does look really nice. It has that Italian sports car-esque feel to it. We have Universal Studios and Knight Rider logos. Since it's not a real car, they don't have to give anybody else credit. Empowering the next generation through play from Mattel, and obviously the Hot Wheels kit concept screen time. And so the one thing you're going to say is, well, what did you notice that you didn't notice? Well, it happens to say car on it. So that was the evil half of kit as far as I remember and or read. So this is in fact not so much the kit concept, if it is, but also the evil version of the kit vehicle, which is car. And we can clearly see a car there. We can clearly see a car there. And obviously this is a slightly higher detailed version of this. But it just a little bit surprising to me that it is the kit concept, but everywhere else it says car on it. So anyway, we're just going to go ahead and get out of the package. I have covered everything else. And like I said, it shows the Vector supercars and the Jaguar XJ220. Feels a little bit like this design. And we can see there the pearlescent paint. And what I was saying earlier about car, nice and big little block letters on the front of the vehicle. We have there the front splitter, the orange highlights. And this is opaque, but I don't know. I don't want to pop it open. Seems like something somebody could do, but it also has that insectoid feel to it right before the spoiler. We're using these wheels, very common. I've brought up before. They're very common in their premiums and very common in their Matchbox from Mattel. So, and also once again, it has that Matchbox type all plastic bottom feel to it. We have there the Hot Wheels Kids concept, Universal Studios, LLC, Mattel, obviously 2021. So this is relatively new. And you can we have a hole here. You can obviously see into the underside of the car. And the underside appears to be, if we look carefully enough, you can see that it's kind of an orange, like this color on the inside. But unfortunately, it's very opaque here. It's very hard to see through. And so there we have there the across the board rear lights. And there is where the pin goes for the stamping it together. Nothing else much to say about the vehicle other than, like I said, it borrows great many design elements. You sort of see the XJ220 in this, the Countach obviously from Lamborghini. What else? We have, I believe, the SP1. Like, you can look at this and see Brooklyn. And then obviously there's the toned terrorist rear window. Looks really nice, don't get me wrong. But it's just highly unusual. Obviously it's a fictional car, so they just have somebody design it from scratch, and here we are. And obviously because it's the kit concept, it is literally just a reimagining of the original. I'm gonna say the car, but we're not gonna get into that. So here we have it, the kit concept / car from the Hot Wheels Screen Time series. It's number 1 out of 10. Just gonna give it its roll test. So the one thing that may or may not let this car roll easily is the front splitter. We can all see how low that is to the ground. It's not really detracting from it. It's just one of those things that usually you can see how there's absolutely no ground clearance. So obviously this thing will not work on pretty much any Hot Wheels sets that requires the wheels plus the body not to be touching the same amount of ground. So there we have it. The Hot Wheels kit concept version with car written on it. This is Thomas from Toronto, and thanks for watching.